My hometown has a marathon, and for once in my life I'm actually fit enough to run it, but I haven't done any race specific training, so I'm not going to race it. I'm just going to have it as a fun, sociable training run. But even though it's a training run, I still have very specific goals. Each run I do has a specific goal. Today I have 3 things that I want to practice. Next year I've got 3 ultras that I'm preparing for, the longest of which is a 100-mile race, which I'm nervous about. So every single run I do has things that I'm trying to learn, trying to practice to help me carry those lessons forwards into the much longer 100-mile race. Alright, this goal sounds silly, but I don't want to get any chafage or blisters throughout this whole run. I got my first ever painful chafage in the David Goggins challenge that I did a few weeks ago, and I've thought during that run, God, if this happened, say, mile 20 in a 100-mile run, that could really become a problem. Your gait would change, that could lead to injury, that could really slow down your movement efficiency. So today, my strategies are Vaseline on the inner thigh where I got the chafage. I've been told by so many people that Vaseline isn't the best. I did order some squirrel nut butter, but we've had postage problems and it didn't arrive in time. Nipple protection, a little bit of rock tape over each nip, keep the nipples protected. And here are my favourite Injinji toe socks, and these really helped me in the Snowdonia run, so I'm hoping they do the job today. One big mistake I made in my ultra in Snowdonia was that I didn't eat enough calories consistently through the race. So I'm going to be using Tailwind. I've got 2 bottles of Tailwind, which will be about 400-500 calories between the 2 bottles. And I've also found a brand called Supernatural Fuel. I found them at Ultra Trail Snowdonia. They're really good. I kind of think of these like baby food for adults, and they're all natural ingredients. 120 calories, this has 212 calories. So like I say, that's more than you need for a road marathon, but I'm thinking about training my gut and training my mind to remember to keep having calories through the run. My final goal is kind of 2 goals rolled into one. I'm going to try and stick to the heart rate 145 today, so I've got my chest strap and I'm going to be quite strict with it. 145 is going to be a higher heart rate than I plan to run my 100 mile in. Second kind of goal rolled into this is that I've got to keep my ego in check. It's really a question of ego rather than physiology. In Snowdonia I felt amazing, and I kept looking at my watch and saw heart rate 160, 165, and I was like, that'll be fine, I'll be alright. And obviously, 5 hours later, I wasn't. It really hit me hard that I went out too fast. So today, the goal is just when people are running around me, when it's a race environment, when I feel really good, I've just got to keep slow, and I'm going to be going a bit faster than I will in 100 miles. The point is to check my ego. Thank you very much. Oh, lovely. Never turn down a free jelly baby. Cheers, mate. Thanks for being there. Thank you so much. Just finished, 3:47. Did I learn anything? Not sure. Okay, so what did I learn? Well, I'll rattle through the first 2 quickly. Nutrition, I felt okay, felt pretty good. I kept up with my Tailwind, kept up with the Supernatural Fuel, took on any jelly babies whenever people were giving them out, and there were lots of people giving them out. That was okay. I would need more in a mountain ultra when you're really gassing your legs out, but that was, can't knock it today. Chafing, blisters, everything fine. No blisters whatsoever, so socks did me good, Vaseline did me good, but I'll still try the nut butter when I get it. But we need to talk about my pacing. So I went out with the strict goal of sticking to a 145 heart rate. I'm just going to show you my Strava report here. So before the run, I said this was 2 goals rolled into one. I wanted to practice sticking to a heart rate and also check my ego. I don't really know if it was an ego problem. I went too fast. I think it was just a complete delusion problem. So looking at my splits here, the first 10 miles was so much faster than the final 16. When I was running those 10 miles, I felt really good. I was chatting to people. I was looking at my heart rate and it was 150, 158, 160. And I was deluding myself that, oh, I'm talking to people, I'm running at the right speed, but it's because I'm talking that my heart rate is that high. Obviously, that wasn't the case. The main reason was that I was just running too fast. So I think a measure of success for today, for it to have been a good training run where I'd have actually learned lessons, is if my mile splits were pretty even the whole way. That would have been good. I could have come out the other end of the race saying, yep, I could have run faster, but at least I was steady through the whole run. Looking at this is exactly what I did in Snowdon. I was deluding myself that I was okay. So I haven't learned anything. I need to figure that out for next time. So next long run, I'm going to go even slower. So I guess one lesson, 10 miles is where I need to then stick really slow and then pick up the pace from there. It felt so easy, it felt so good, and even though I was looking at my heart rate and even though I said I was going to stick to 145s, I just deluded myself and I'm a complete idiot. So I don't think I've really learned anything. Next time. So I don't have anything in the diary now until March, which is the Chester 50. Then I'm doing May, the UTS, the Snowdonia race, and then the big one, which all of this is about, is June 2023, the Centurion 100. I need to get something in the diary between now and March, but hopefully next time I can actually figure out how to pace myself not like an idiot. So until next time, have a healthy and happy week.